like me and my niggas prepared for the dog. Yeah. So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. You already know what it is. 140 for the rebel.
They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog. You with us or not? We can get it on when it's on. It don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy. You on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop off. I die for I let my colors fly, boy. For a nigga take me, they'll drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop head. Say he cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did, it really go rough. Little bitch think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. From the city where they sing about that ribbon like Perry Poops. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from some hillbilly move. He made my feel the blade. Leave them all bruised, come through like a plague. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze, I'm Run West May. Watch your step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet, that's by any means. Little nigga, this that cult, need to talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup, I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Tell them niggas good night, here come the bitch. Look, told them niggas get right or get left. You PK bad man, I blend to your flesh. Hellboy, rip the soul out of dead man shit. Got the rate, the power, I been a showstopper. Yeah, they might hate, but I know they gon' watch. Zone on lock, and you know the flow prop. Iced out, got the drip out of David Jones lock. Know I got the pain, they say that you the man. No shit, Sherlock, I'm the one you heard about. Burn down the building, let them all watch. Throw that one west up, then I swerve out. Sick with this shit, I do not need a detox. He don't watch his step, blow him out them Reeboks. We taking over, I'm sending the word out. Can't see me, little nigga, I put you in a bird box. Look, it's One West practical, gladiator, maximum. Creep on them slow, but that Glock fire rapid. All I want is more power, more straps to blow. Ain't got excuse for no cow, he gon' have to go. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out.
Listen to me, none of these motherfuckers out here, man. You feel me? No. But, don't you fucking try me. Don't ever fucking try me, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm a cool ass nigga at heart, but hey. I never fucked on one who had it coming. And you still tryna play me. The last will be first and the first will be last. And they still won't fade me. It'll lean on me. Lean on me. Baby, lean on me. Lean on me like she a bite. Baby girl lean on me all through the night. Baby girl lean on me, she like the life. Baby girl lean on me like my damn gun do, yeah. Yeah, hey. They cracker looking for us. They say they plotting on y'all. I promise we all alert. That's for my whole team and my squad. When I go around, keep the air. Bitch, I might put the bomb in the car. They looking, trying to find the flow. Pussy boy, I told the world is ours. They cracker be looking, they cracker be talking. It's always a comment to us. It's always online, cause we in the street, so we see them walking this search. Yeah, we the old prison, they know it. I strap up the team, they know it. Pussy, you shrinking, we growing. I never fought no one who had it coming, and you still tryna play me. The first will be last and the last will be first, but that money won't faze me. I gave you a little the sauce and the swag. My choice is so crazy. The That's what my soldiers grinding out them trenches. Don't let these motherfuckers phase it. Just lean on me. Hey, lean on me. Just lean on me. I promise I catch you. Just lean on me. I got you. Tell me about the damn shit. Tell me how police searching for a switch. Tell me about the damn war. Tell me trying to blame you and then you know. Tell me about the damn flicks. Tell me how police try to make a rinse. This shit crazy out here, man. I'm trying to tell you, I promise I ain't lying. Nigga know what it did. Nigga know what it does. No counterfeit. Nigga wanna hate the frustration. Nigga, they tired, they wasting.
These laws can deliver us, man. They can bring us back to our nation, man, to our identity, to our strength. And they for sure brought us back to our brotherhood. Because your king wasn't no bitch. That's right. Your king wasn't no punk. Your king, when the battle started, your king stepped in the battle first. He said, I'm gonna take the first step. And I'm gonna let y'all go on and handle it from there. He said, you gonna do more than me. Y'all think you're on your honor crazy. I'm telling you, I'm gonna fly.
Heaven is where is the place that blacks and Hispanics finally get to rule, finally get to be in charge, finally get to be rich and watch our oppressors suffer for what they've done. That's why we gave up murdering people. That's why we gave up selling drugs. That's why we gave up being evil and wicked to one another, because we knew the reward that we had to come.
I never fought no one who had it coming, and you still trying to play me. The last to be first and the first to be last, and they still won't fade me. Let it lean on me. Just lean on me. Sitting on the couch, you watch TV, ain't let life pass you by. You keep procrastinating, but should I go to the pass over this year, next year? No, do it now. We'll work with you after work or before work. You can do whatever you need to do to graduate Hebrew Academy. Go talk to your local school right now. They're out to help you. You spend all day on the phone anyhow. Why don't you make a phone call that's going to help you with your future? All you got to do is pick up the phone and make the call. Why are you making it complicated? It's easy. What time it is? I see something in the morning. Goddamn, bro. Shit, what you talking about? You playing? I don't know. Who all over? Alright, cool. No sweat. I'm gonna bring my homies on. You already know it is. Alright. Give me more, Becca. She's a lustful situation. She's a lustful situation. All these women in the house and they drink. But if you ain't fucking love, shawty, you ain't take. She's a lustful situation. She's a lustful situation. All these women in the house and they drink. But if you ain't fucking love, shawty, you ain't take. Like damn. Like I try to say, like, it's hard on a nigga, man. You already know how, cause goddamn, you gotta watch yourself. That's all I can say. Call me Sartucci, my life a movie, looking like Juve with all these Jews and bitches be choosing, know they be drooling, all of my dudes and yeah we be ruling. Drinks on the table, everything able, no TV cause we out on cable, everything fooling, everything coolin', and this bitch looking like food to me. Hold on, don't mix it up. Ain't no one fake and ain't no one spazzing. She can't be basic with a damn ass and she like to try this, she from the nation. It's going down like we in the basement. She sippin' tropic cause she be chasing. She like the style and she like my flavors, nigga. I got clips, motherfucker, 100 shots on me, nigga, like a movie. Nigga hating on the nigga, backwards ass nigga, love damn losing. I been trying to count shawty ain't wanna listen, found out she was stupid. Money on my mind and in my jeans all the time like a groupie. I been walking with the shield, nigga think it's 6, goof ass nigga. I never knew a lot sound so good to a goof ass nigga. But I ain't got a lie, tell the truth, nigga, even when I damn lie. Had to dumb it down on these fuck nigga, cause the boy CSI. Goof ass nigga. I don't know what the fuck wrong with all these motherfuckers out here. Hey, bro, we having a good ass time. No, fuck that. Nah, keep that shit UPK. She's a lustful situation. She's a lustful situation. All these women in the house and they drink. If you ain't fucking love, shawty, you ain't take. She's a lustful situation. She's a lustful situation. All these women in the house and they drink. But you ain't fucking love, shawty, you ain't take. Like damn.
Motherfucker, they shot to you, bitch.
Now what a nigga mean by that? If you ain't fucking, you ain't taking. If you ain't fucking, you ain't got nobody, you ain't got no head.
Ain't got no nigga.
So, I know a lot of motherfuckers don't want to understand sex and marriage out here. But according to the Lord, you give them that box. You give them something precious to you, something that's close to you yourself, or you take it. So, but this house right here, it's full of freaks.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's clap it up for class. All right, this is the ISUPK, start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, on the Command G Johanna. Can y'all hear me to walk? Let me make sure y'all can hear me. All right, y'all, okay, we to walk. All right, Most High in Christ. But yeah, we're the ISUPK, start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander G Johanna. We teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians who they are according to the Bible. In this class right here, this is Monday class, law class, to be exact. And today we're gonna talk about these women today that are out of order. You understand? We're gonna talk about how women need to get back up under a man, man. You understand? Because these sisters, it's not really showing much, but I'm starting to see a lot on the internet with these sisters. They posted on Facebook on how they tired of paying bills. They tired of basically doing manly duties. You understand? They are tired of doing what men do, and that's providing. You understand? Even though a woman can provide too, that she's not excluded from paying bills anyway. You understand? I understand back then in the 60s and the 50s and before that, you know, the man was the head of the household mainly back then in the 50s and the 60s and before that. So the man, he was the breadwinner. He was the one who went to work while the wife, she stayed at home with the kids and cleaned up and all that good stuff. You understand? So, but now women, they are tired. They are tired of having to pay bills and living on their own and going to bed alone and having to do everything. You understand? She got to take out the trash. You understand? She She gotta fix stuff on her own if something break in the house. Uh, what else? Uh, so many. Basically, everything that a man does, women are having to do. You understand? And they are tired of it. They want to sit back and look pretty and be feminine. Well, I don't know if they want to be feminine. That's what I mean. They might, but it's like they just want to sit back and do nothing while the man, do everything. Like they just want to sit back and look pretty, which ain't nothing wrong with that. You understand? I want my wife to sit back and let me do everything. She don't have to do much. You understand? All I need my rib to do is support me. And I just need my rib to be behind me. You understand? I needed to make sure I'm straight as far as making sure I eat, making sure the house clean, making sure everything is everything around the house, and everything I need as far as the school. Understand? Make sure she coming to class. Make sure she paying the tithes most definitely. You understand? You don't want to mess with a sister who don't pay her tithes. You understand? But make sure she paying the tithes. Making sure she, feeding the brother, she cooking on feast days and so on and so forth. Making sure she is active in this truth. Most importantly, because the truth comes first. You understand? The Lord comes first. You understand? So yeah, we just gonna talk about a little bit about on how these sisters are getting tired. These sisters are getting tired of having to. Well, I look tired. I don't know. Y'all can see in my eyes. I've been at work all night, so I look sleepy. But I look tired. But what I was saying. But yeah, we're gonna talk about that a little bit. Talk about how these sisters, man. I just been saying. I should have screenshot a lot of stuff I've been seeing about what these sisters been saying about. Let me take this paper off. About being tired of paying bills and basically doing men do. I should have been screenshotting the videos and the posts. These women are tired, man. This all that masculine energy is starting to come to an end. They tired of being masculine. Now they're starting to realize, damn, it's hard being a man in America. It's hard trying to do what men do in America. They starting to realize, but it is hard. I here for a pimp. Not for a pimp. Let me stop. But they are realizing it is hard to be a man in America. You understand? The only thing these sisters is missing is that these sisters not getting harassed by the police, and every day, everywhere they go, these sisters are not getting put on child support. These sisters are not getting locked up consistently back to back like how men do. That's the only thing that's missing. But overall, these women are starting to realize how hard it is to be a man in America. You understand? Because the black man in America is the most hated. We are the most feared. We are the most feared human beings on the earth. You understand? You are a threat to the oppressor because of your skin color. You understand? Because of what you look like, you are a threat. I remember back then they used to call us. They looked at us as monkeys. You understand? They just thought he was just wild and dumb and just treacherous. But guess what? The scriptures say oppression maketh a wise man mad. All that comes from is oppression, man. Black men are tired of being the target. We are tired of being the most hated. You understand? Because black men, if we're treated right, man, listen, we are the most loving people on the earth. You understand? Black men, if we didn't have the cards that we were dealt, as far as like having to go through poverty and having to do the things that we got to do to survive and being hated or having ops or whatever. If we didn't have none of that going on, man, listen, black man would be so easy to love. You understand? But women, they think black men are one of the hardest people to love because how we were raised. Most black men was raised without a mother. most black men were most of the time, most black men are raised without a father. Like, so most of the time, like some black men, they have trouble um leading a woman, or they having trouble loving that woman because he missed out on the love from the mother. He didn't get that love and affection from his mother. So when it was time to date a woman or marry a woman, she might feel like it's something is missing. Like, it's something about this man that's weird. He don't like to hug me. He don't like to tell me he love me. He don't like to kiss me. He not affectionate. It's because, for one, he doesn't know how to. He wasn't taught how to love by a woman. So he missed out on that because, either his mother passed away, or his mother, she had issues herself being affectionate. Like, her mother didn't get it as a child, so she couldn't reciprocate it. I don't know if I'm saying that word right. She couldn't show that to her kids because she had to be hard all the time, because that's just how she was raised. You understand? So most of the time when men come into relationships, you get the bad end first. Most of the time, the man, he cheats, whatever. Which, even though in the UPK we understand there's no such, a man can't cheat. You understand? A man can have multiple wives, but in the world, when we were in the world, we thought that most of the time you would get the bad end of the man at the beginning of the relationship. The man end up, he probably ain't shit. It's lucky for my language. He probably ain't shit. He cheats, he lies, he steals, whatever. Like, I've seen it and done it all. You understand? I've seen brothers steal from their wives or their girlfriend or whatever. I've seen them steal from her, go in the purse, take money, abuser, user. Understand? I done seen it all, but don't think that. I mean, like, it just depends. I can't say that man didn't love her. I would just think he just don't have the wisdom. He don't understand. He just don't know how to love that woman properly. I can almost guarantee you, if 9 times out of 10, if a man comes in, if a man is dating a woman, 9 times out of 10, he did not have a father figure. Or 9 times out of 10, he didn't have a mother growing up, or his mother lacked affection or lacked some type of love. She didn't show him love. So that's why 9 times out of 10, when the relationship started real early in a relationship, he started doing little flaw stuff. Like, he started doing things that just something that your enemy would do. You just gotta understand, most of the time it's because he didn't have nobody to teach him how to love properly. You understand? Because that's kind of how I was in my early stages of relationships. Like, when I was, before I came into the truth, and when I was younger, like, I was doing dumb stuff. Like, I was, but we kids, we young. You understand? You gonna do dumb things. So I've done, I was kind of the same way. My I didn't get the proper love that I thought I needed. I didn't meet my father till I was 16 years old. So I just, like, everything I was lacking as far as how to be a man and how to love a woman properly, I was the same way. Like, my mom, she was hard body. Like, my mama, my mom was like a rock. Like, it was hard getting through that woman. Like, my mom, like, I didn't, it was different growing up. Like, my mama, she was very strict. You understand? And my father, I didn't meet him till I was 16. I had a father figure. I had a stepdad my whole life growing up. So that's practically my dad, because he raised me. But there's certain things that he did and that he was lacking that I didn't really learn too much. I think one thing I can say about that man, he taught me how to survive. Like, he gave me, like, survival tactics, like how to fish, how to hunt. You understand? How to keep the maintenance on the yard. He taught me how to plant flowers and how to how to cut grass and weed eat and all of that he taught me. I wouldn't know any of those things if it wasn't for my stepfather. You understand? So I can, I can actually give him props on that as far as being the father figure. But my biological father, I did not meet him until I was 16 years old. And when I did meet him and I moved in with him, I didn't technically do it for him. I didn't move in to try to build a relationship with him. I did it to build a relationship with my siblings because I had a lot of siblings. I got more sisters than anything. Oh my goodness, I got a lot of sisters. You got a comment. Let me see. I don't want to butcher your name, sis. Is it Hava? I don't know. I'm about to butcher your name, but she said, did your mom purposely keep you away from your dad, Salaki? All right. I would say Slaggy. Slaggy. Oh, it's Slaggy. I said okay, so I said it right, but okay, Slaggy about that, sir. But I can't really. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I would think to a certain extent, because most of the time in most families, the mother she talks, she say a lot about the father. Like she'll talk down on the father and be like, yeah, your daddy wasn't ish, or your daddy strung out on drugs. That's why he don't want you. That's why he don't want nothing to do with you. Or your dad's a liar and stop trusting him, or stop believing what he says. He lying to you. So that's kind of what she was doing to me. Like my dad, like my mom, she used to always tell me how my dad was on drugs and that's why he don't come around, or that's why he don't reach out. And it come to find out, she was, unfortunately, she was right. My dad was on drugs. You understand? Bad. Like my dad, he raised my other siblings. I don't know how often it was. I know that they lived. I know that they lived with my father, but I don't know as far as like what he does when he gets high. Like the things that I noticed when I was 16, when I moved in with him, I noticed that when he gets high, he disappears. Like when I moved in with him, I had to take care of my brothers and my sisters. I had to make sure they ate while my dad got high and he go off. So I remember one time he did it and was gone for about a month. You understand? And I had to step up and get a job and keep up the rent. You understand? Because my dad disappeared. I had to make sure my brother and them ate and make sure they got ready for school in the morning. So I had to step in and do his part when I was 16, 17 years old. But as far as my mom keeping him away from me, I think so, because how she would talk about him, and when she did, it hurt me. It hurt me to death, because it's like, why are you saying this about my father? Like, I'm thinking my dad. I don't know what I thought, but I had some type of faith in him. I just knew I wanted a relationship with him, and when she talked about him like a dog, it hurt. Like all I could do was go in the room and cry. I was like, man, how could she? You understand? So I kind of I don't want to say hated my mom to a certain extent, but I did in a way, because it's like, how could you talk about this? My father. And but the whole time, to a certain extent, she was right. She was right about him being on drugs. I wouldn't say she was right about him not wanting a relationship with me, because I kind of noticed when I did move in with him when I was 16, he was trying like every morning he'll walk in my room, he'll sit down and he'll talk to me. He'll try to, and it was kind of like I had a lot of anger in me growing up. You understand? Towards him. Cause it's like everything that my mother taught me about him or told me about him, it always stayed in the back of my mind. that he wasn't nothing. He was a drug addict. So it's just like when he tried to talk to me about little things, in my head, I'm like, man, I ain't listening to you. You a drug addict. But it's like growing up, or really just realizing when I came into UPK and realized, I think I heard Jim Muhammad break down the scripture breakdown about instead of bashing your dad or talking down on your dad or treating your father like he's nothing, how about you be a better son? You understand? Be a better son. Because you gotta understand, we don't know what that man has been through. Like, we understand, like, when you grow up and you actually have kids, you start to realize, like, okay, maybe my dad, maybe it's not his fault. To think, like, just experiencing the things that I went through, having my first child, I noticed, the little small things women do to push the dad away, or to make the dad just want to leave or anything. Not saying that's an excuse, but I kind of understand why he did what he did. Like, I think one time one of my uncles, he told me that my dad got on drugs after his wife passed, which is my little brother's mom. So my little brother grew up without his mother. You understand? So I think after she passed away, that's when he kind of went downhill. Like, he kind of started doing more drugs and being depressed. So that's why I kind of give him a little leeway. Okay, he lost his wife, and he wasn't. My dad was in and out of jail all my life. Like, I'll probably hear like once a month or every 6 months that my dad got locked up about something, and I just, basically the normal stuff that goes on in the black community. You understand? This happens every day. This has been going on for years and years and years, man. Like, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people in the school that went through the same thing I went through growing up, or experienced the same thing with their father. But it's an ongoing cycle. But here in the UPK, we're gonna break that cycle. You understand? For sure, we are going to break that cycle. You understand? We are going to be better fathers. You are going to be a better father. You understand? You're going to build a relationship with your children. You are going to raise them the right way. You understand? It ain't no excuses. It ain't no half stepping. It ain't no. You got to fight, man. You understand? But we're gonna drop that. We get off of that. No, I ain't pulled no scripture yet. All right, so yeah, we're gonna talk about women. We're just gonna talk about them. I'm just noticing how they are tired of doing what men do. They tired of paying bills. They just want to sit back and look pretty and all that stuff. So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna get the class rolling. All right, so if y'all could, let's turn to 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. And we're just gonna, we're gonna talk about the household being out of order. You understand? We're gonna talk about how women, they try to it's like a wave of masculinity is going around. Like, every woman wants to be masculine. Every woman they just think that they just gotta be masculine because men are effeminate these days. Like, men just don't stand on nothing. They don't keep the woman in line. They just let her do whatever, and that's why women is starting to act masculine, because it's just like men are not doing what they're supposed to do as far as leading their woman. You understand? We don't have a lot of masculinity in the world right now, but here in the UPK, of course, it ain't nothing but masculinity in here. So if you're looking for a husband and you want a stern, hard, a man that's gonna lead you the right way, come to the ISUPK under Commander G. You understand? We gonna lead you the right way. We gonna show you how to how a household is supposed to be ran. You understand? The proper way, the way the Lord the way the Lord wanted to be. You understand? Not the way a woman wanted, or not the way our oppressor wanted, but how the Lord wants the household to be. You understand? So yeah, we're gonna get 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. Let me get that with y'all. It's like all right, y'all bear with me 1 second. All right, so 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ. You understand? So the scripture says the head of every man is Christ. So this is about to go down on the order. This about to go down the order of the household. This is how the household should be. So if the head of the man is Christ, why do women think that a man should worship her, or because a lot of women think just because she gave birth, they give birth to children, that makes them more superior than the man, or make them on a higher pedestal than a man because she gives birth to life. You understand? But what y'all gotta understand is that you wouldn't have life if it wasn't for the man. Like, the man puts the seed in you, and that seed, and you, it's like the women carries the soil. You understand? But we have the seed. Without the seed, that soil is nothing. You understand? That's just egg. That's just dirt. It's just there. You understand? And they also have the stuff that fertilizes the egg, but not the egg, but the seed. But it's like what I was saying, I lost my train of thought. But without the man's seed, the soil, that y'all don't have nothing but soil. Like, it's just dirt. So the man puts the life in you. You understand? And you just the baby is just there to, it's like an incubator. Like, the baby just there to grow in your womb and for you to push it out. But you didn't, like, it's like women think just because they give birth that makes them a god or a goddess or whatever. It's not none of that. Like, that's just the way the Lord made it. You just give birth to life. You understand? It doesn't make you a god. It don't make you a goddess. It don't make you the head of that man because you give birth. You understand? It's really not. It's like in relationships, people try to be in competition with each other. Like, oh, I got the seed, and without this, you wouldn't be nothing, or the child wouldn't be. It's like none of that. Just have the children and raise the children right, and go on about your business. Like, all that trying to be in competition with each other, just unnecessary. You understand? But a lot of women, you think, they even making religions. They're putting women on a higher pedestal, and making them goddesses or gods because they give birth. Just because you give birth, that doesn't make you a god, sis. You understand? That makes you a woman. You understand? Because that's what the Lord created you to do. You understand? He didn't create you to be a goddess or to be over the man, especially if the scripture says the head of the man is Christ. You understand? So you can't be a goddess or just have any type of authority over a man. That's out of order. You understand? But we're gonna keep reading. And the head of the woman is the man. So if the head of the woman is the man, why do women think they are goddesses? Why do they think the man is just supposed to worship the ground you walk on? You understand? That's out of order. That's not how it's supposed to be. You understand? It says the head of the woman is the man. You understand? So what you need to do is let that man be your head. You understand? And what does it mean for a man to be your head? It means to let that man lead you. Let that, sit back and look pretty. You understand? Of course, be that man backbone as far as like, the thinking process. Like he don't gotta, just support him. Just support him in every which way he goes, unless it's unrighteous. If it's unrighteous, then you need to get counsel. Get counsel and talk to the man above, and let them know, hey, I feel like my husband this and that, and I just feel like he wrong, and I don't feel like this is right. Get counsel on it. But as far as like him leading you in the right path and showing you how to do things in a proper manner, you should follow that man and let him lead you the proper way. You understand? There's nothing wrong with a man leading a woman. You understand? It's nothing wrong with that. A lot of women think, oh, I'm not letting no man tell me what to do or bully me. It's like lately women think that that's slavery. You understand? Letting a man be over a woman is like a slave. Like a woman's like, y'all don't want wives no more. Y'all want slaves. That's what I've been hearing a lot. Am I wrong or right in the chat? Have y'all, any man in the chat, have y'all ever heard a woman say that? Y'all don't want a wife, y'all want a slave. You understand? And that is such a negative and just a terrible mindset to have. You understand? It's like you spitting on the women in the 1950s and 60s that actually submitted to their man, and you basically calling those women weak and dumb or stupid because they let their man lead. You understand? They let their man do what the Lord ordered them to do, and that is to be the head of the woman. You understand? Y'all basically calling your grandmothers, your great grandmothers, your aunties, whoever, y'all basically calling them dumb, or y'all dumb for letting a man lead y'all. That is not that's such a negative mindset to have, and a dumb mindset to have. You understand? A man, the scriptures say the head of the man is the woman. I mean, Salakia. The head of the woman is the man. So I just trying to understand, why is that so hard to believe, or why does that feel like slavery? You understand? Y'all like we putting you in shackles and chains and putting you down in the basement and treating you like a dog. You understand? When there's men out here who beat their women, there's men out here who really out here got women in bondage right now, right? Raping these women, making them eat certain meals, or making them just do crazy stuff. You understand? Ain't none of that going on in here in the UPK. Like, it just, there is nothing wrong with submitting to your husband and allowing him to lead you. There's nothing wrong with that. But a lot of women, they frown upon a man leading a woman, or the man being the head of the woman, because it's just like, why? You not my father. And that's to be the main thing. They be thinking we trying to be their father or their father figure. It's just like, man, listen, when you move out of your parents' house and you go and find a boyfriend or a husband, what you think? Like, he basically taking up your father's responsibility. Not saying that he's a father figure, or he's your dad or whatever. But your dad ain't, when you marry off and you find your husband, you're not gonna be calling your daddy asking him to come change your tie. You're not finna be calling him, telling him to come over there and fix the toilet or the cabinet broke or the door fell off, you're not gonna call him. I would hope not. Hopefully, you call your husband. That's what he there for. You understand? We're gonna keep reading. And the head of Christ is God. You understand? So that's just giving the order on down the line on how it should be. The head of the man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God. You understand? For the Christians who think Christ and God are the same person, you understand? How can Christ be the head of himself? You understand? But we're gonna drop that there. Let's see, we're gonna get let's get First Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. First Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. All right, then I'm gonna go ahead and read. So First Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. Let the woman learn with all subjection. You understand? What is this scripture saying? Anybody in the chat? Basically, what is this scripture saying? Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. Any sister in the chat can answer. What does this scripture mean? I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to answer. We're just gonna get some class participation. What does this scripture mean? Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. What does that subjection mean? All right, so for time's sake, that's subjection. A lot of people, if you look up the definition, of course it's going to say, it's going to say some type of control or something like that. But it's not. If you look at it as control, then that's exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be control. It's going to feel like slavery. But if you look at it as this, let me see. Hey, Most High Craig, give that brother a hand, man. Look, the brother said obedience. You understand? And what does it mean to be obedient? What does it mean to obey? What does it mean to obey your husband? What does that mean? Does that mean does that make your husband a god over you? Did that make him a king over you or whatever? But like the brother said, he said obedience. You understand? Obeying your husband. You understand? Respecting his boundaries. You understand? He doesn't want He doesn't want his wife out here showing her behind out in the street, showing her breast. You understand? This, out here dressed like a harlot. You understand? He doesn't want that. So that's a way to obey your husband. It's by respecting respecting him. You understand? By respecting his request. He's asking you to dress like you got some damn sense. You understand? Don't be going out trying to look like everybody. Trying to look like these whores out in the street who don't give a damn about their body. They don't care about themselves. You understand? Why do you want to stand out? Why do you want to fit in and stand out and just be seen? And that's the problem with a lot of sisters. They are attention seekers. They want attention. Like women, some women are like kids. You understand? They kind of like kids. They just want attention. They gotta be, they just gotta be seen. If your eyes is not on them or paying attention to them, they just feel like they just gotta do something outrageous just to get your attention. You understand? Sis, you don't have to go out and show your behind or your breast or whatever, show your body, period, to get attention from a man. You don't have to do that. And then a lot of women, they try to make excuses and try to say, I'm not doing it for no man. I'm doing it for me. I work hard for this body. I paid for this BBL. I pay all this money for this BBL. I'm gonna show my behind because I paid 10,000-20,000 for a BBL. You understand? But what's wrong with doing that for your husband? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with doing that for your man? Why do the whole world got to see your behind? Like y'all must don't know how men operate, or y'all must don't know how men are. Man, listen, you go out there with your behind showing and your breast showing, you are going to be nothing but sex to that man. You ain't doing nothing but making these men lust after you. You understand? Because men, we are men. Man, we like, that's what we like. Y'all seducing these men and getting in their heads, making them do crazy stuff. Y'all making them, y'all putting them in a position where they gotta do what men do. You understand? And that's lust after women. You understand? Y'all have to cover yourselves up. Like if anything, if you really think about it, real men want women to be covered up. I want to be able to be curious about what your body looks like. I don't want to. I'm gonna feel like if I can see your breast and your behind right now, if I can see that right now, when it's time to lay down and marry or have sex or whatever the term you want to use, when it's time for that moment, I won't be surprised. Like it wouldn't be exciting as it would be if I was curious about what your body looked like. You understand? Like I don't want to know what it looks like right now. I want to be surprised. I want you to be covered up so well that I want to be curious. Like, I wonder what that looked like, or I want to be curious about what it looks like. I don't want to have to see it right then and there. And now I'm just like, oh well, I done seen it like all these other brothers have. She ain't nothing special. You ain't nothing special to these men. These, like, if you out here showing your body crazy, your value as a woman done went down. It's like a used car. You understand? Your value has went down. You understand? You're not going to buy a car with scratches and rust spots and paint chipped off. You're not going to buy that car. And that's kind of like how those women are. When when you go out and you show your, especially the women who done got their body done. You understand? Especially the women who done got breast reductions or breast lifts or whatever, implants. Especially women who got BBLs, their stomach all cut up, and you can still see the scar. That's like rust stains. That's like rust on a car. That's like paint chipped off. You understand? Your value as a woman just went down. Like you done did all this to your body, got all this work done to your body, and now you getting tattoos to cover up the scars and all this mess. Like your value has went down as a woman. Like what's like nobody wants that. I mean, I can't say don't nobody want it. Somebody want it, but a real man, he wants a woman. He wants a woman that's covered up. I don't want to have to see your body. You understand? I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to lust after you the first time I meet you. I want to be able to do that when it's time to do that, the proper time to do that, and that's after courtship and then we marry. You understand, or whatever, or however it go. But as far as lusting after you, before my first sight of seeing you, your value has went down as a woman. You don't value yourself. You don't have morals. You don't have standards. You just, I don't know. You just out here wild. And I just want to know what makes you think that you are going to get a high value man or a man with morals and standards. What make you think you are qualified to get a so-called high value man, whatever that is anyway? Because I'm starting to see on a lot of podcasts, a lot of people are talking about high value men. So whatever that is, a man that's financially stable, or I guess they got morals or whatever. But what makes you think that you are qualified for that type of man? You understand? When you out here showing your body to multiple different men. You understand? But matter of fact, I think I got a scripture on that. Let me see. Let me see if I think I got a scripture on that. I would have to find it because I don't have it. But matter of fact, I could paraphrase it. Let me see. Y'all give me a moment. I'll try to find it in a minute. But where was we at? 1 Timothy. All right, so let's keep reading on that 1 Timothy, and I'll try to find that scripture. All right, so 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11, it says, let the women learn in silence with all subjection. So just with all submissiveness. You understand? With being submissive or obedient to your husband just means, that's just you respecting your husband. You just showing a type of respect for him. You just don't want to disrespect him or get him to the point to where he's gonna leave or whatever. But we're gonna drop there. Let's get the let's just go down to verse 12. All right, so it say, but I suffer not a woman to teach. You understand? You gonna keep reading. Nor usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. You understand? So, this is kind of like for the pastors that are Christian pastors. For example, like a woman is not allowed to teach a man about no type of scriptures. Just saying that this is an example, like the a woman that teaches the church or teaches the congregation. This is like that's like an example of how a woman is not supposed to teach. Not saying that the teacher not saying that the sister can't be a teacher in the school teacher or nothing like that, or some type of professor. It's not. It don't mean that. It's like basically like an example for like the Christian church with the women being pastors in the church. It's kind of like them trying to teach a man about the scriptures when the Lord didn't ordain a woman to teach a man anything. Like you are not going to find not one woman prophet in the Bible. It's not one. You understand? You're not going to find not one woman prophet nowhere in the Bible. If you can, please name one. What you gonna say? Mary that didn't read not one scripture. Mary did not go out and teach anything. All of the prophets and all the priests were men. You understand? So why do women think that they can go out and lead a church or go out and teach a church? You understand? The Lord didn't. That is out of order. You understand? A woman is not supposed to teach anything pertaining to the Bible. You understand? A man is only ordained to teach the woman or the congregation or whatever you want to call it about the Lord's word. You understand? A woman is not ordained to do that. All right, so let's keep reading. So nor to usurp authority over the man. So it's just like a woman leading a man. You understand? That is abnormal for a woman to lead a man or to be any type of leader for any type of congregation or anything like that. A woman it's not women. It's just not how it's supposed to be. You understand me? But it also says, but to be in silence. So that goes back. It goes back to that other scripture, where we just read. Let the Salaki, that ain't the scripture. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. So it's like goes back to that. But we're gonna drop that scripture. Let's get Ecclesiastes chapter 6, verse 26. Let me see. It's like Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 26. I like it. Okay. So it reads, and I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is like snares and nets. So anybody in the chat, what is a snare? Anybody in the chat can tell me what a snare is? Basically, break down the scripture. What is this scripture saying? And it says, I find more bitter than death. You understand? Then it says, I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is like snares and nets. Anybody in the chat, what is the scripture saying? Well, first you gotta understand what is a snare. You understand? What is a snare? Because you understand the Bible is written in parables. It's written in metaphors. There's a lot of metaphors in the Bible. So is this literal? Is she well, I'm just gonna let y'all answer. What is a snare? And then we'll break down the scripture and get context on what it's saying. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is like snares and nets. So what is your heart? Is this talking about the heart that's in the chest that's pumping blood? What is your heart according to the Bible? Because last time I checked, you don't love with your heart. Your heart don't feel anything. Okay, for time's sake, I'm gonna answer for you. So it's saying, all right, so I'm gonna read it again. I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is like snares and nets. So we gotta understand your heart is your mind. You understand? And so if your heart is your mind, and it's saying that her heart is like it's like it said, and her heart is snares and nets. So her mind is like her mind is like a trap. That's what a snare is. A snare is a trap that you use to know to catch animals or whatever. So it said, so I'm reading again. I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets. So her mind is like a trap. You understand? All she thinks about is how to seduce a man, or how to finesse a man, or with anything. Because most women in this day and age, or this society, they try to find ways to get in to get in a man's head. You understand? Do anything to try to use him. You understand? So they might try to seduce the man and get in his head, like try to do anything, something sexual to him, or how y'all know how these women do, man. They try to seduce the man in any type of way. You understand? Like her mind is like a trap. Like she just trying to get in your head to get you to either give your money up, or to buy her stuff, or pay her bills, so on and so forth. And most men, we fall for that trap every time. We fall for it every time. You understand? Because a man, we are very soft on women. Like, we just have a soft spot for women, and we think that these women mean us any type of good. Like, we just think that women could do no wrong. Like, we thinking like, all right, this woman probably genuinely like me, or she really messing with me. So I'm do what I can to make sure she's straight, or whatever. So y'all give them money, y'all pay their bills, you buy them clothes, take them shopping, whatever. And the whole time she using you, and she got a whole man at home. You understand? Or she talking to a whole nother man, or whatever the case may be. She is using you. Her heart is like snares and nets. This woman is using you for her own self gain, man. You understand? She doesn't really care about you. She don't care about your well-being, or making sure you straight. All she cares about is the money, because that's what she doing it for. Most women, off top, it's a red flag off top if a woman says that if a woman is like what they be saying, they can't mess with a man unless he making 20,000 a week, or whatever, or it was a matter of fact. I'm gonna see if I can find that video. I think I was watching it yesterday at the slavery. Let me see if I can find it. I'm a play. Here you go, right here. So I'm gonna have to find it. Let me see if I can find it. This video right here is kind of exactly what this scripture is saying. So let me see if I can find it. All right, here you go, right here. All right, I'm gonna share the screen so y'all can see this.
London. What's your name? Janine. Nice to meet you. You're so beautiful. I mean to just walk up on you. I was just coming around my people's house over here. I seen you. I understand. I'm just trying to talk to your friend real quick. That's all.
So, all right, so that sister right there in the pink, or whatever that is, purple, whatever the pink, she just said, because so the brother is trying to talk to this sister right here. He trying to spit game to her, and the sister right here in the pink, she like she basically she cop blocking. She in the way. It's like I kind of really the vibe I get from her is like she jealous. Like she just mad that he didn't pick her. You understand? So she was like, "We got somewhere to be." I'm gonna keep playing.
But we don't have that much time though.
Can I talk to your friend real quick?
We got a minute. What time is it? It's 1 o'clock. You gotta be there.
How your day going?
It's good. That's right.
Good. It's going great. You from out here?
I am.
Yeah, I'm from New York. I just moved out here.
Okay. You're not it.
You said what? New York not it.
Not it.
Damn, why you coming to have me like that?
I'm sorry. Just you're not even her type for real.
What you mean?
See, and it's just like, what are you talking about? Like, how do you know her type? You understand? How do you know her type? How can you tell her what her type is? Because this is your so-called best friend, and you must don't know your best friend then. Like, you gotta think we hang around people who really don't know us. We just around these folks because they cool. Like I've even heard a sister say that this sister was saying that she was raised in a good home. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put this video on pause for a minute. I done seen a sister say that she was raised in a good home. She had her mother and her father, and she was raised right. She wasn't raised in the hood, no ghetto, no project, or nothing. She was raised in the suburbs. She never went through, what the average Black Hispanic and them went through. You understand? She basically had a good childhood, but when she got older, she says that she hangs around broken women. She hang around. I'm gonna try to find that video because that video is heavy. Women got to be more smarter as far as picking your friend. Stop thinking that every girl wants to be your friend or want to be, stop thinking that everybody is your friend. That's one thing that my mother did instill in me. She taught me to stop calling everybody your friend. You understand? Stop befriending everybody. Everybody not your friend. You can't trust everybody. And that's kind of like how the sisters need to pay attention. Just because this sister seemed cool and her life is just so turned or whatever, and your life was boring before you met her, don't think that this woman, like, you have to really, really get to know your friends, bro. Like, you have to get to know the company you keep. You understand? And that sister obviously does not know the company that she keeps. She don't know that her friend, she probably do know it, but she probably don't even know that her friend is a whore. Her friend is a gold digger. Her friend, all she cares about is money. And she gonna let that be known in this video. She doesn't care about finding a man or getting married or none of that. All she care about is the money. If it ain't about the money, she don't give a damn about it. But I'm gonna keep playing.
How you gonna tell her what her type is? Am I your type?
I mean, you can. You don't gotta lie to me though.
Yo, why you going so crazy right now like this though? Like, what's going on? What you got against me?
I don't have nothing against you. Just don't look good for my homegirl.
Like, bro, like she's obviously jealous. She is jealous because he didn't choose her.
I understand that, but I'm not trying to get you. I'm trying to talk to your homegirl.
But we're a package deal. If I don't like you for her,
A package deal. And y'all married? Y'all in a relationship? Talk about y'all are a package deal. That's something that women say to their man or something like that. Like, what are you talking about? Y'all a package deal. He doesn't have to accept you as nothing unless you're trying to be the other real. Like, what makes you think that you are a package deal? Like, I came to talk to this sister. I chose this sister. I'm not worrying about what you talking about. Like, this man obviously wants this sister, and she just cop blocking. She just jealous.
Well, look, maybe we can get to know each other. You seem like a vibe for real.
yeah, we can.
What's your number around?
You don't get to know your number. I'll give you your Instagram.
Why you doing all that though?
You get my number. All right.
What you got planned for the day?
Let's go to dinner with some friends.
Where you headed to?
We're going to a little dinner. It's a little cafe spot around the corner.
I could take you. I know it's kind of weird. We just meeting. I could take.
Not too far. You're not getting into random people's cars. You know this man?
I mean, she don't know me, but I'm not a weirdo. So my car right here. We could go.
Okay.
For sure. My car.
You don't even open both doors.
Dang, can I open one first?
This your car. This a rental.
It's my car. Why?
This can't be with no broke.
But can you let her speak for herself? It's like you speaking
She
for her.
gonna say the same thing.
You feel that way?
No, I mean, I don't think it's all about the money.
See what I mean? Let her speak for herself. Tell me about you a little bit.
I'm from LA. I work. I'm an entrepreneur.
What type of business you got?
Cosmetics, beauty.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do lashes.
Okay. What you like to do though?
I like to go out and eat.
I mean, if you want to stay
Have
with
fun.
this man by yourself, you could stay and I'll just leave.
No, we about to go in a little bit. It's okay.
It's late. We gotta go.
It's okay. We
I'm
got
saying
time.
I'm just trying to get to know your friend. What you want me to FaceTime one of my mans for you or something?
No.
So you
Yes.
can be occupied back there?
You can find her a friend.
No, I'm just saying though, it's
Unless they
like
got money, I don't want them. That's it.
Oh, you heard that? She said, unless they got money, I don't want them. You understand? Well, man, listen. Man, listen. This is in this generation. I'm 26 years old. In my generation, this is literally all they care about is money. Like, damn the love, damn the affection, damn the care, damn the nurture, whatever. Just damn all of that. If it ain't about the money, I do not care. And it's just like, where does that come from? I understand, before the truth, I did stupid things. I wasn't shit. You understand? As a boyfriend or a man, whatever. I wasn't anything. I dogged women, all this other stuff. I did it. You understand? Which that's something most men do. Most men, we do, because we didn't have the knowledge. I didn't have the knowledge that we have today about the truth. You understand? A lot of us thought that, as far as men, that cheating was a sin. We thought cheating on a woman was, something bad or something like that. But you gotta understand, it is absolutely lawful for a man to have another wife. You understand? There is no sin or there's no law against a man having another wife. You understand? But it's not like a mandatory thing. Like, it's just like, okay, since you're a priest, you need 5, 6, 7, 8 ribs. That's not a requirement to be a priest. That's not a requirement to be in the school. Nobody cares if you have a rib or not. Nobody cares if you have a wife. That is none of my business. Christ didn't have a wife. You understand? So it's just like there is nothing wrong with a man being single for the rest of his life. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with a man having 2 ribs. There's nothing wrong with him having 3. There's nothing wrong with him having 4, and so on and so forth. You understand? It's just all about what you want. Like if y'all, it's like don't do it for your own lust. You understand? Like if you're doing it for your own lust and you just doing it because guys say I can have another woman, then you already going down the wrong path. You already messing up. Because you understand you have to do it for the right cause. Like you got to understand what multiple wives is built on. You got to realize what it's for. And having another wife is to build, is used as a tool to build a nation. You understand? You build a nation with that woman. I mean, like you build a nation with your wives. And what do I mean by building a nation? You understand? Imagine if I had 5, 6 different women, and I get each and every single one of them pregnant. That's building a nation. Now I just got 6 kids and all at once. That's building a nation. You understand? It's just like you building it quicker by having multiple ribs. Like you don't really want to put that much stress on your rib's body. Like on your one rib, you don't want to have to put all that stress on her body. You don't want to put all that wear and tear on that one woman's body. You understand? So it's like you can go and have 3 or 4 or 5 wives and get all them pregnant all at once. So, it won't be, so it's like, I don't know how we got to talk about multiple wives, but that was just an example that I was using. But, but it's nothing, but we thought that, in the world, cheating was a sin and it was wrong. But in reality, if you do it the right way, the right way, which is the righteous way, then it all will work out. You understand? But it's doing it for your own lust. It's not going to work. You understand? But basically, the sister, she let it be known that all she cared about was money. If it wasn't about money, she doesn't want the love. And this is the thing about it: money does not bring happiness. Yes, it's cool that you able to pay your bills on time and buy your favorite clothes and shoes, designer. You just you are financially stable enough to buy what you want. But that happiness is going to run out, because when it is going to come a time when you are going to have everything you ever wanted. You're gonna buy your favorite car that you always wanted. You're gonna buy your favorite shoe, your favorite clothing, your favorite watch, whatever, and so on and so forth. You're gonna be able to buy those things one day, and when you do, you're gonna feel like, okay, I got everything. I don't want anything. There's nothing else that money can buy. I got everything. I got my dream home, my dream car. I got everything, but you still don't have kids. You still don't have a family. It's just you and your materialistic things. That's all you have is you and your materialistic stuff. Something that you can't take to the grave with you. When you die, you can't. None of that is going to matter. You understand? That happiness for money is going to run out. You understand? And if money brought happiness, why are famous people dying of drug overdoses? Why are you got so many? You got Michael Jackson, Prince, who else, man? You got so many famous pop stars and artists. You got Juice WRLD, man, it's a lot of famous artists who died from drug overdoses. You understand? Because they thought that money was going to bring happiness. But no, if anything, money brings problems. More people are going to have their hand out. That $20 your family member used to ask for all the time. Just wait until you get successful and you start making good money. That $20 gonna turn into $2,000. You understand? Because all people care about is money. I know they love to say money is the root of all evil. Money is the root of all evil, but really it's not. It's the love of it's the love for money. The love for money is the root of all evil. You need money to survive. So money can't be the root of all evil. It's the love for money. People have the too much love for the money. And that's what that sister is. She has too much love for money. That's all she care about. But that love for money, that as soon as she buy everything she wants, what is she gonna have left? You still alone. You still don't have no man. You still don't have no kids. You don't have a family. You alone. You're by yourself. And you ain't gonna do nothing but waste your life away buying alcohol, getting drunk just to forget about your pain that you feel every day because you don't have a family. But you alone. You understand? So that sister, she just don't understand what she's saying or what she getting herself into. Money doesn't mean anything. Money don't bring happiness, and that's what she thinks. But I'm gonna keep playing this video. I think it's a little more on it.
If you can find her friend.
Why you keep talking about money?
Because that's all I care about. You gotta give them a chance, though. Absolutely not. I'm cool.
What you mean,
I
though?
don't like friends anymore. I like them for their money. That's it.
So what does that say about you, though?
It don't matter what they say about me. Is it making me money? Absolutely.
So how you feel about what she's saying?
I mean, I don't feel the same way. We got different views on things. I definitely think that, So.
I'm just trying to get to know your friend. What you want me to FaceTime one of my mans for you or something?
No.
So you can be occupied back there?
See if you can find her a friend.
No, I'm just saying, though.
Unless
It's like,
they got money, I don't want them. That's it. See if you can find her a friend.
Why you keep talking about money, though?
Because that's all I care about. You gotta give them a chance, though. Absolutely not. I'm cool.
What you mean,
I
though?
don't like friends anymore. I like them for their money. That's it.
So what does that say about you, though?
It don't matter what they say about me. Is it making?
Well, this sister's gonna have a rude awakening. Like she says she don't. That's all she cares about is money. You understand? Money is her God. You understand? That's who she serves is money. That's all she care about is money. She don't love men for their. She don't love men for them no more. She love them for their money, and that's how most of these sisters are. Most of these, it's just like the scripture was just saying. Her hearts is like snares and nets. You understand? Her mind is like a trap. She is gonna make you think that she loves you and all of this, but little do you know, every night she go out, every weekend she go out to that club. She's in another man's face. Guess what? Begging him for money. You understand? You are not, man, y'all men have to get more wiser picking these sisters, man. We gotta stop. We gotta stop thinking with our rod and start using our minds. You understand? We gotta start. We gotta start being more cautious about who we lay down with, because this is what you're gonna get if you out here moving around with your rod. You thinking with your rod. This is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a sister whose mind is like a trap, and all she's gonna want from you is your money. She's not gonna want the love. She's not gonna want the sex. She doesn't care about none of that, because money is what makes her happy. And guess what? When you stop giving her money, she out the door. She gone. It's on to the next one. So don't stop letting these women make you feel special. You understand? These women don't care about you. They don't care about you. All this is I'm telling you, this is like 75%. I don't want to say I'll say like 75% of women have this has this mindset that they don't want to deal with men unless it's about money. And that's what this sister just clarified. She let it be known, if you ain't got no money, we ain't got nothing to talk about. You understand? So it's like this woman heart is like snares and nets. It's like a trap. And men fall for it every time. Why? Because I'm not gonna say all women, but most women, they might give the box up for the money. She might, this sister, she might not. She might literally just use men for their money and she don't give them anything. She might just use them for money. And men, they are content with that. And most of the time it comes from the man that pays for box, or the man that just gives a woman money just because he wants attention from her. That person ain't never had a woman before. Like he probably is still a virgin, probably still never been in a real relationship. So it's basically he's paying her for her attention. Y'all remember that movie Love Don't Cost a Thing, when Nick Cannon was buying when that sister had wrecked her mom's car and she didn't have the money to get it fixed. And Nick Cannon had the money saved up for something he needed for a project for his car. But when he seen the most popular finest girl in the school and seen that she was in distress and she needed help, he took it to his advantage and used that money and bought her. He paid for her attention. So his conditions was, all right, so if I pay to get this truck fixed, what are you gonna do for me? And he gave her ultimatum. It's like, listen, you either gonna take, if I pay for this truck, you gotta be my girlfriend for a whole week. You gotta tell people that we dating. We gotta walk through the halls together. We gotta eat together, and all this stuff. Just basically put on a facade for people, all because he lame. He ain't he a square, which ain't nothing wrong with being a square, but he basically was paying for the sister's attention, and that's what most of these dudes do. They probably were lames in school. They probably were squares in school. They didn't have no attention, and when they see a beautiful woman, a popular woman who got all this attention, all this fame, they'll pay for her attention. So they'll just keep handing out money until he runs out. And when he run out, it's on to the next man. But I'm gonna play the rest of this video. I'm gonna see what else we got on.
Making money? Absolutely.
So how you feel about what she's saying?
I mean, I don't feel the same way. We got different views on things. I definitely think that, it's definitely not about what you have. Okay. It's about who you are.
I feel like y'all best friends?
Yeah.
I think you need to change how you view life.
I'm fine.
How old are you?
20.
I'm 25.
Wait, my birthday's coming up.
It's crazy because that sister said she's 20 years old. That's mostly that's like around the age where these sisters have that mindset. They fresh out of high school. They probably ain't really sexually active yet. Probably are though, but she fresh out of high school, and all they want is money. Like, that's all they can think about is money, because they probably never had it. They just got out of school. They've been in, they probably never had a real job. I mean, of course they ain't never had a real job because they just fresh out of school. But they fresh out of school, and all they can think about, how am I going to make money this summer? How am I going to make money? And they just instead of working for it, they use men for money. They have, they have sex for it. They do OnlyFans. They use men for it, or so on and so forth. Women are going to do whatever it takes to make a dollar. Whatever it takes. If it's going to get them rich, they all for it.
In 2 weeks. So.
Oh yeah, what you doing for your birthday?
I don't even know yet. I never had no plans.
You like to travel?
You trying to fly her out or what?
Damn.
This is my homegirl. I'm gonna wish the best for her. You know what? We gotta just give him like a few minutes. Just let him talk. Just leave him a few minutes.
Can you step out the car?
I'll go.
I can't believe it.
She gonna walk?
She not gonna walk. She gonna wait.
You looking for anything?
Not at the moment. What do you do?
I'm into real estate. Where your friend go?
She's probably waiting outside. Where you at?
I started walking already. I left.
You left? Okay, he's gonna take me over there. I'm gonna meet up with you.
Why she act like that?
I can't believe she really left.
That's crazy. We definitely gotta go on a date. You got my number.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's the end of that. Well, I just wanted to play that video. I seen it the other night, and I just find it heavy that the sister in the pink, she basically, man, she did all that because he's a successful man driving a Lamborghini truck. He got money, got his teeth done. He looked like money. He looked like he got some money. But her, she's jealous because he didn't pick her. So she started cop blocking, acting funny, having attitudes, and walked out the car because he didn't choose her. You understand? And that's what and that's kind of what we looking for, women that want to be pick me's. Ain't nothing wrong with being a pick me. You understand? There's nothing wrong with that. You understand? There's nothing wrong with being a pick me. You understand? There's nothing wrong with that. But basically, I pulled that video just to show an example of a woman whose mind is like snares and nets. Her mind is like a trap, and a lot of men fall into that trap every day, all because of her beauty. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find that scripture. I'm trying to think how that scripture goes. Let me see if I can find it. I know I got it somewhere. Oh, I know I got that scripture somewhere. I just can't think of it. How it's paraphrased. Let me see. Okay, it's in Proverbs chapter 6, verse 25. Let's see what they say. Okay, so it says, lust not after her beauty, and thine heart. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull this up on the screen so y'all can see this. Let me see if I can find it. Now, bear with me 1 second. Oh, that ain't it. Okay, here you go. Let me see if I can. I don't know if y'all can see this. Let me see. I might not can't. No, that is way too small. Let me see. See if I can make it bigger. I do not know how to make this bigger. I do not know how to make this bigger. But if y'all could, let me see. I think I can make it bigger. All right, so it reads. It says. Matter of fact, do it. So like it. All right, so yeah, verse 25, where it's highlighted in the red right here. All right, so it reads. It say, lust not after her beauty and thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. So it's saying, all right, so it say, lust not after her beauty in thine heart. So don't lust just because this woman looks beautiful, like her like she looks amazing. Just because she looks beautiful, don't lust after that. That's like a cover up. Like you have to get to know the sister. Don't fall in love with her beauty. You understand? Because she's a beautiful woman. Because you just never know. She might be fighting some demons that you just not ready for. So I'm keep reading. And it says, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. You understand? And what is that saying? Anybody in the chat? What is that saying? Neither let her take thee with her eyelids. What is this saying? What is this scripture saying? Lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. What is that? Is it talking about her eyelids? What does that mean? All right, so for time's sake, it says it says neither let her take thee with her eyelids. So what that's saying, y'all know how the sisters have those long eyelashes. I'm talking about the real long ones that you can't even see their eyeballs. Them things be so big. Y'all know how women do. They sit there and they blink their eyelids trying to look cute or whatever. Oh, so I didn't mean to do that. But y'all know how women do with their eyelids. They'll flicker them back and forth, and just I don't know what that's supposed to do, but that's basically what it's saying. Like a beautiful woman trying to just seduce a man just by flickering them big eyelashes. You understand? Just to look appealing or look cute or whatever the case may be. That's exactly what the scripture is saying. Say, lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. Let me see what verse 24 says. All right. So now we can drop that scripture, but that scripture there is very heavy, when it talks about not lusting after a woman's beauty. So just because she she looks appealing or she look beautiful, you still want to be cautious. You still want to court that sister and making sure help her fight her demons and help her fight her flesh, man. So she can be the right sister for you. Stop lusting after these sisters and thinking these sisters really want you when they really just want to destroy another brother's life. Like all she wants to do is just mess up your life, and she keep gaining. Like all she gaining is money from you and things like that. But let me see. Let me get back to where I was. And this right here be the last scripture. Fine. All right, so now we're gonna get we're gonna get all right, so let's get 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 6. 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 6. All right, and it reads, but she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. You understand? So that's kind of how that sister was. Like that sister, all she cares about is pleasing herself. You understand? All she does is live in pleasure. And scripture says that she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. You understand? If all you care about is pleasing yourself and just you just a selfish person, you are already dead while you live, man. You understand? Your soul is already dead while how your physical body is living. You understand? Your soul is already gone because you don't have compassion for anybody. All you care about is yourself. So the scripture says, but she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth, man. Like all you care about is buying the next expensive purse, the next expensive shoes, watch, whatever, the next expensive wig. That's all you care about. You're trying to keep up, you're trying to maintain a lifestyle that you can't even afford. Because for one, you over here asking another man for money. You over here using this man for his money. And that's why a lot of these brothers, they treat women the way they treat them, because they understand that these women don't want nothing from them but they money. And that's why I say, the brothers that's out here in enabling women and just handing out money to women, you are the problem. You are the reason why these sisters are acting the way they're acting, because y'all are making the man, y'all are making the good man look like, y'all making the good man look, I wouldn't say look bad, but it's like y'all are enabling these women to think that when they do find a good man, they can do him any type of way, because he not, and it's like most women want men who do them dirty. Y'all ever heard of a sister saying, I'd rather cry in the bins? You understand? What is like that sister is basically saying he doesn't care, she doesn't care about how he treats her. All she cares, as long as he handing out that money, she rather cry in the Benz or Mercedes or a Rolls Royce. She doesn't care about women. Do not want the love and affection no more. That is over with. You understand? All that lovey-dovey, hugging and kissing. Women don't want that no more. If you not, if you not talking about no money, they don't care. Women, they do not care. And that's why you want to be careful about who you lay down with, because here we understand in ISUPK that sex is marriage. You understand? When you lay down with that sister, that is your wife forever. You understand? Unless she leaves commit adultery or fornication. But other than that, that is your wife forever. You understand? That is your rib for the rest of your days. So that's why you want to be cautious and careful who you lay down with, because you could be wifing a dumb bitch. You understand? A woman that doesn't want nothing from you but your money. A woman that doesn't respect you, who don't listen, that's not submissive, who talks back, and man, you just in for a headache. You in to be stressed out if you just think with your rod. We gotta stop thinking with our rod and actually court these sisters, man. Understand how these sisters operate, and understand you just gotta pay attention to the first sign. Whatever red flags you see, listen to it. Whatever the first thing that comes to mind about that sister that's off, listen to it. You understand? Go with your gut feeling. You understand? Don't be thinking with your rod, man, because this sister looks good, she beautiful, she probably thick. You understand? Her body like that. Don't lust after that, man. You have to vex these sisters, man. You gotta vex them and get to know them and figure out if she's really for you. Is she with you for you, or is she with you for your money, or what you can do for them? We gotta stop thinking with our rod, man, and start actually courting these sisters, man. But with that, we're gonna go ahead and close out class. I'm gonna read the ISUPK security announcements. Let me see. Now bear with me 1 second. All right, we're gonna read the ISUPK security announcements. All right, so we are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are a slighter. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted on. They are hidden and shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. After this 6 months, if a brother or sister are slighted, there is another 6 months in which a brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother or sister would get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi 3, 8 through 10. Means 10th in the Hebrew, ma'ashu. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for a priest, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. That would be the Lord's 55th annual Passover. That will be held in Durham, North Carolina, April 22nd. If I'm not mistaken, April 22nd of this year. Make sure y'all pay our Passover fee for the adults. It's $200 per adult. I believe the kids are free. You can find it. This is the 14th day of the 14th day of the first month, Saturday, April 1st, 2023. And you can find this in Exodus chapter 12, verse 1 through 51, and Leviticus 23, 23 and 4 through 5, and 1 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7 through 8, and 2 Chronicles chapter 30, verse 17. Remind Akim and Akwap to check the bulletin board in the hallway if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school. Start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. That's shalom.
Sitting on the couch, you watch TV, ain't let life pass you by. You keep procrastinating, but should I go to the Passover this year, next year? No, do it now. We'll work with you after work or before work. You can do whatever you need to do to graduate Hebrew Academy. Go talk to your local school right now. They're out to help you. You spend all day on the phone anyhow. Why don't you make a phone call that's going to help you with your future? All you got to do is pick up the phone and make the call. Why are you making it complicated? It's easy.